Look at these. Today we are going to make Vietnamese chicken wings. Let's begin. Get a mixing bowl and a scale. The first step is to add about 80 grams of oyster sauce. Next, add about 100 grams of soy sauce. Next, add about 30 grams of sherry vinegar. And then add about 5 grams of fish sauce. Give it a good mix. Now take your chicken wings, put them in a large container, and squeeze about half a lime over the top. Now add about 50 grams or 2 tablespoons of brunoised ginger. Then add about 25 grams or 1 tablespoon of brunoised garlic. And then add 25 grams or 1 tablespoon of brunoised leek. Now add the marinade that we had weighed out. Now add about 30 to 40 twists of black pepper. Now we're going to mix this well. We want each chicken wing to be coated with the marinade and the leek, garlic, and ginger.
Now is the most important part. We need to let this marinate. I'd recommend about 24 hours in the fridge, but no less than 2 hours before cooking. It's been 24 hours. Remove your chicken wings from your marinade. And now we're going to put our marinade in a saucepan, and we're going to reduce it and reuse it later. So we have our marinade reducing on the stove, and we're now ready to cook our chicken wings. Recommend that you get your barbecue as hot as possible for this recipe. We want to cook our chicken wings quickly. We want a nice brown color on the outside, but we want to keep all the juice on the inside, not dried out. There are a few reasons why we are preparing the leftover marinade this way. We want to cook it so that it's safe to use as a sauce later. We also want to caramelize it a little bit for the flavor. And we want to make sure that the garlic, ginger, and leek pieces are cooked before we serve them. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes, and our wings are just about cooked. You can see that there's a little bit of color on them, but they're not charcoal black. So we have a little bit of roasted flavor. It's exactly what we want. Now our sauce is fully cooked. It's reduced. The garnish is cooked in it. It coats the back of a spoon. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. Now take your chicken wings and put them in a large baking sheet or some other kind of container. And now we're going to add our reduced marinade, just over top like that. And we're going to mix this. This smells amazing. I can hardly control myself, but there is one more step to do. We're now going to plate our chicken wings. This may look like an unnecessary waste of time, but there really is something to being served a nice looking plate of food. It just tastes 10 times better. It really does. Next, I'm going to grate a little bit of lime zest on top. This will give a nice citrusy aroma to the dish, and it will hang around for a few minutes, just in time for us to serve. And I'm now going to add a little bit of fried onion pieces. Okay, and right before we serve, we're just going to garnish with a little bit of coriander and just a little bit more of those fried onions, which are amazing as well. And we're done. Look at that. This will put a smile on anyone's face, guaranteed. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see further recipes and techniques, please like and subscribe. Happy cooking!